front of the bus of Cradle of Filth, and really looking forward to this interview. Kind of nervous. This is a very, very sick band, and what's up? I'm here on the bus with Adrian and Dani from Cradle of Filth. What's up, guys? What's going on?
How's it going?
It's going good. So, I mean, I love the whole God thing. I think you guys are badass, but you're crazy playing like this in the heat. How the do you play?
Today was not so bad. It was raining, so, you know, tried to put as much leather on as possible. But yeah, normally on the West Coast it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but hey, you suffer for your art, don't you?
Tell me about your new record, Damnation in a Day.
It's a concept record, split into two halves, and to give you a child eyes sort of view of it. First half is about banishment from paradise, and the second half about the events leading up to what we're now living in. That's been predetermined as being the end times. To go into it anymore would be just drag on and on and on. You don't want to be in here for more than 3 days, do you? Really?
You also said that you're not a fan of Marilyn Manson. You don't like him because you feel that he's fake. Tell me about that.
I didn't say that at all. No, I thought it was...
We're the only media that tells the truth. Everything else is fake.
Exactly. No. I've always stood behind him in interviews and stuff like that. And there was just one incident. We made up a load of about us, obviously just to look good in the press, and it was all untrue. So he did, yeah. He said he met us at this Kerrang Awards and blah blah blah, and I can't remember. He said something about I met this guy and this little guy in a Marilyn Manson outfit. It wasn't even that awards. It was about 2 years before. My girlfriend dragged me up to see him because she's a big fan, and he got so embarrassed by these two English people who were evidently quite mental. So I'm speaking to him that he was just dragged away by his bouncer, looking very sheepish, and I was just really annoyed that he'd have to say all this crap, make something up, in which case would make him actually quite fake. So up until that point, I had a lot of respect for him.
I understand.
Then someone messaged me, and you're obviously a bit pissed off.
No, I hear you.
Hi, we're Cradle of Filth, and you're watching Uranium. We're up next.
I'm still here with Cradle of Filth. What do you define as black metal, and why do you not consider yourselves any longer of that?
Well, black metal has always been an ideology, so it could apply to bands like Danzig and Samhain, and even back to the Bauhaus and stuff like that, rather than just a musical style. I don't consider ourselves as being primarily lumped in with all that, because we don't want to be lumped in it with it. We don't want to be, when people mention black metal, they think of this and that, and we don't want to be really sort of associated. We never were in the past, so I can't really see why we would be in the future either.
Tell me about the controversial video for Babylon AD, which MTV is not playing, but we, of course, are, because we love you guys. Tell me about that, and why do you think?
I don't know why MTV did have a problem with it, because, for once, we actually went along following someone else's guidelines for how video should be made and how it's going to get passed, etc, etc. We wanted to do something that was psychological rather than the impact coming from the visuals, and in that respect I think it's a lot scarier than all the gore sort of videos and naked women, etc, that we've done before. It's loosely based on this guy, Italian director, who did an interpretation of Marquis de Sade's 120 Days of Sodom, which is basically about these 4 or 5 libertines who take over this castle with hostages and just sort of kind of abuse them over the period of 120 days. And that's kind of loosely what the video was about.
Guys, thank you so much. Cradle of Filth.